Yeah, so that's going to be one that we're going to have to use the stump remover for. And it sounds stupid, but it's the only way I figured out how to get some of the ones that don't want to work with you to disappear. Because I don't like leaving messes. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you guys is when you're doing this, I've learned one little cool little trick. When you're rotating the head, because it's the same as grappling it, push up when you have a log in there, or you're going to be very, very upset with yourself. Because like me, I sometimes push down on the analog stick when I'm moving things around, and it's not the best practice. Because you will lose, it sometimes will open up on you. Now we're going to go to try to get this guy again, this one that fell. I don't know if it'll work, but we're going to try it because I'm feeling lucky today. Whoa. Go get it, boy! Go get it! Yeah! Okay, so now that that's done. Now, I'm very nice and neat about my equipment. I try to be, even though it looks like I don't take care of anything. I'm going to fold this guy back up. Now, that can be a chore some days. Now there's two things you can do with the wood chips. The first, that is up to you. You can leave them in that tipper. You can just have them hang out, or right over here at your farm. That's why I'm so close, because I didn't want to be driving all over the whole map. Is a spot where you can actually collect your wood chips. Now, I learned one thing. I was trying to just put the chipper right at the opening there, and I realized that I can't do that. That doesn't work. It does not work like that. So, the one thing you always have to have is a tipper behind the chipper, or it will not collect. And that's pretty universal, I guess. Like I said, I needed to know for my own personal questioning of it. There we go. So that's how that works. So, if there's anything you guys still want to know about the chipper, please speak up. It's actually pretty simple to use. Now that I figured it out, hopefully you guys do too. The next thing I'm going to show you guys is pretty simple in itself too, and that is up here. That's the trump. Yeah, if I read that right, that is, please correct me if I'm wrong. Is that Trolls 56? If it is, if I say that correctly, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining the discussion. How are you today? I don't like butchering people's names, so I'm really sorry if I do. My name's been butchered so many times over the years. I can understand, but so this is the stump chipper. Say that 3 times fast and hope not to screw it up again. This is pretty much simple. It's you can actually let it do its own thing. Or not its own thing, but whoa. Well, I'm glad I didn't butcher your name there, trolls. How are you today? Is there anything I can do to make your farming simulator experience one for the ages? If there is, please let me know. I'd be happy to do anything forestry related today, seeing as I have already bought almost all of the equipment necessary to do basic forestry operations. Why is that not working? See, the game hates me today. Now, the one reason I'm going to say to do the stump thing right, the stump chipper right away, is only because it makes it a little easier. You don't have to be falling over, tripping over, metaphorically speaking, all of the stumps that you've now created in your game. Like I said, I like keeping things nice and neat. Whoa. Don't mind me. These 2 logs just did not work with me all morning here, and now they're really starting to get on my nerves. Frick! And now it's stuck. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm trying to be informative here, Lim. Okay, it won't work for some ungodly reason. Maybe if I reset the game later, it will. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys the other aspect of the game in forestry. And that's why I bought this guy. Now, I realize that this is probably a really bad purchase on my part. Because it really doesn't make it any easier for me. I didn't find it any easier. I've heard other people say other things, but we're gonna go right here because these are a lot straighter trees, and we're gonna start cutting stuff down. We're gonna cut 2 or 3 of these trees down. If I can. It might not let me. How far? Yeah, we're still there. These are straighter trees, less out-branching. Really? There we go. Timber! Woo! Just dropped it on my $50,000. What are you doing? What are you... So like in all aspects of this game, everything takes a little bit more work than needs to if you're just starting out. Not needs to. I mean, this is pretty simple. I mean, basic tree cutting basics things. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this guy is we're just going to cut this basically right in half. Because we're just going to load it on the trailer. We're not going to actually ship this guy. Why are you not working with me? Why do you hate me so much, tree? And then what we're going to do is we're just going to enter this. Now, this is its own vehicle, which is actually pretty cool. The only thing, like I said, is I'm not a fan of... I wish I would have just got the regular the regular forestry trailer, but this will do, for now. So what you're gonna do is, and this is to sell the logs that you've now harvested. Same concept, supply. I just realized I didn't put the support feet out, so that was a dumb move on my part. Come on, game, work with me here. Ah, come on. Like I said, I really wish I would have just bought the regular forestry truck, because this one is a little too glitchy for my taste. That, and it's shorter. The other one would have been a better investment had I not had to invest in another few pieces of machinery to make it work. That's my only complaint. As you guys know, I do not complain very often in my videos, especially about Farming Simulator, because I love Farming Simulator, and Farming Simulator loves me. Okay, maybe that's a little creepy, actually. I take that back. I will answer that, trolls, in time. Give me some time here, and I will answer that request of yours. I usually follow add anybody that has the nerve to add me, because I'm pretty difficult to sometimes play with my schedule, because I spend a lot of my time just making my videos for you guys. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? No. Oh. Now, one thing I just did realize is I did miss 2 spots. So while we got this thing hanging, we'll take care of that. Now, in the real world, do not try that at home. That is dangerous. Seriously, you don't want to be underneath a suspended log. I've seen people, not just in the logging industry, get hurt really bad, but myself, I've cutting down trees in the past, I've hurt myself pretty bad, doing things that I now know were not the smartest at the time. It's very important to be safe in whatever you're doing, especially in anything that's heavy heavy work. So that's the only thing that I don't like. It's not long enough. Yeah, I have to actually cut everything